So a while ago I talked about Project Eclipse when I got my new computer. And that's what we're gonna talk about. Yeah, I seem sad. Yeah. It's probably been one of the hardest weeks of my life. Not the hardest week, but it's been almost 2 weeks and anyways. So, let's talk about Project Eclipse. I'll try and focus on the talking more than the gameplay, but I'm gonna try and get some at least decent gameplay. So, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, smash the like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, be part of the notification squad. I don't know if you're actually going to enjoy this, but for those of you wondering about Project Eclipse, this is going to be that talk. So I talked about Project Eclipse when I was going to get my new computer. I talked about this whole project thing I was working on, and most of you, speculated it was about the computer. The computer itself was going to be Project Eclipse, and I guess in a way it kind of was, but not entirely. Like, God. It kind of was, but not entirely. Project Eclipse was something much bigger than I was anticipating it to be. With that being said, what is Project Eclipse, or what's the idea of Project Eclipse? What's the goal of Project? What will be Project Eclipse? Well, Project Eclipse is something about pushing positivity. It was something I was going to start up, being a YouTuber. I kind of wanted to push a lot more positivity into my videos. And that was kind of where, Project Eclipse was going to come into. It was kind of rebuilding yourself from the bottom all the way to the top to build a better version of yourself. I don't know how that was a hit marker. That was the whole idea of what Project Eclipse was. And that was what I told my girlfriend. Was, it's about, bettering yourself, building yourself from the ground high. And just kind of, just being a better version of yourself. Because, being a YouTuber, I wanted to push that positive vibe. And kind of, make a whole, thing about that later in life with her as well. She's going to be part of that, because I wanted to sell that message out into the world about, bettering yourself and, Project Eclipse and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like RomanAtwood Smile More is kind of what I wanted to do, just with my own saying and meanings for that saying. And that was what we had going on for Project Eclipse. That's what I'm just getting hamburgers, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start crying soon. I'm actually sorry. I've been in an emotional mess this week and last week. So anyways, that's one goal for it. That's the main purpose of Project Eclipse, was to better yourself, push yourself, positive vibes. I can't snipe right now. I don't know. Anyways, so that was the main purpose of Project Eclipse, but there was something more that I didn't tell my girlfriend, and that was when I saw her. Project Eclipse was also going to be a special thing for her, and it was just going to be a really super fun time. That was the whole reason why I wanted to talk to her cousin. That was the whole reason all of this happened, and the whole reason we're actually not together right now. Because, I guess I scared her family more or less. Apparently I lied to everybody as well, which I didn't exactly do, but I can't argue with an entire family. I can only try and prove myself wrong. But that was the last purpose of Project Eclipse, was to do something for her. And what that was going to be, I'm not too sure exactly, but it was going to be something, somewhat big. It was going to be for an early 1 year, because I didn't know when she was going to start school again in August. So I wanted to do an early 1 year. So I had at least a 1 year planned for us to do. And I wanted to talk to her cousin to be able to help me with that. But of course, planning an early 1 year is the reason why we're not together. And that really, that hurts to think about. Thinking the whole reason why we're not together is because I wanted to plan an early anniversary for us. That hurts. I've cried a lot the past few weeks. I'm just gonna admit that now. I'm a dude, okay? Men do not like to cry, but when we're alone, we will basically cry our freaking hearts out. We don't care. When we're alone, we will show all our emotions because no one's around to see us not look like a man. But it hits me, and sleeping late after 4 a.m. and stuff when the sun comes up, because I don't know, I generally don't feel safe anymore. I know that's diving a bit far, but I don't feel safe sleeping until the sun comes up, and I don't know, it's just it's a big deal to me. And I just wish all of this, it didn't happen. And it's sad to think that all this happened because I wanted to plan something super amazingly special to her. You know, I wanted to make her super happy, be like, hey, we made it through a year and we got many more to do. So here's, you know, something special to show that I still care and all that stuff. And it ended our life. It ended the really. So yeah, that's what Project Eclipse was, for those of you wondering. I've been avoiding it. But I got a comment asking, and this is there you go. I've been avoiding it for a reason. And well, you guys all know the reason. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. I'm having a hard time pushing out videos and trying to be super happy and stuff. I'm actually so sorry. When you look at it the way I do, think about, like, your relationship ended because you wanted to make the other person super happy, wanted to plan something for an early 1 year to show how happy you were to be with them. You know, like, that hurts a lot. Like, it hurts so much. Like, I want to cry right now, and after I'm done recording, I might. If I don't cry on camera, I'm probably going to cry after, that's for sure. I'm actually gonna start crying soon. So yeah, it's kind of sad how all this happened, and it really does hurt me so much because, you know, she's telling me like, hey, you don't care, you lied to me, you've done so much to hurt me, and it's like, everything I've done for you was to make you happy, more or less, you know. All relationships, they have their ups and downs, you know. We had our ups or downs too, and I always wanted to make sure, you know, she went to bed with a smile, you know, went every day knowing I cared, all that kind of stuff, you know. I said I love you every day, even if she wasn't around, to be able to say I love you too, stuff like that, you know. I just always tried to push to say, hey, you know, I love you, and I care about you, and then just all of this just happens because I tried to make something special happen. And honestly, I want to try and get her back, but honestly, if I never get her back, I honestly don't want to love anyone else. Like, I know that's probably hard to say, but like, think about it. Like, I tried to do something special because I cared. And if I'm gonna love someone else and the reason we're gonna break up is because I cared so much and wanted to make something special happen, you know, that's really gonna, like, it's gonna hurt. I don't know. It's safe to say I'm not gonna love anyone as much as her, and no one's gonna be able to, you know, show me as much love as she did. That's just it's safe to say. This dude's lagging, so it's just safe to say that, guys. Like, I'm never gonna love anyone as much as her, and no one's gonna be able to love me as much as she did, I guess. There we go. I don't know if I worded that right. Probably not. I'm having a hard time, you know, speaking as well. Speaking's been hard. My mind patterns, my thoughts have been all wonky as well. You know, trying to, like, even do, like, schoolwork is just, I've been a mess, okay? And she's probably doing fine, you know, to be honest. She might be even working on a new boyfriend. I don't know. I want to try and get her back, or at least say I'm sorry. So I have another video coming out. I don't know when this video is coming out. This is recorded, probably, you guys will know by the shirt, but I want to make another video just kind of getting out a message to somebody. Hopefully it will work. I don't know if it will, but I'm hoping it does, because it will. I don't know, okay? I just want to see. I want to at least see her again. I know she probably doesn't want me anywhere near her, but I at least want to say I'm sorry in person. And even if she won't take me back, at least it'll end where it should have started, you know, with me meeting her in person, you know, taking her out on a date, that kind of stuff, you know? And it's just, I don't know, I've been a wreck, I've been a mess. You know, like, this whole thing is not entirely, it's not entirely my fault, you know? Like, you could agree that this is not all my fault, and you could argue, why am I trying to get her back, even though she broke my heart for, you know, because I'm the one who cared apparently the most and whatever. So you guys could argue that I'm doing this for nothing. And, you know, to be honest, if I go out there to see her and she says, no, I don't want anything to do with you, no, I'll just turn around and leave. You know, I'll just turn around and leave. But at least I was able to see her one last time, and I was able to, you know, at least even hold her one last time, see her family one last time, say I'm sorry one last time. It was just, this summer was going to be something special, and I wanted it to be all about her. You know, that's why I wanted to, you know, join her family and stuff, and the little trip that she was going on, because I wanted her to, be, you know, have me around and stuff, and just, yeah. So, that's what Project Eclipse was. I probably didn't explain that very well, but honestly, do I care? Not really. Yeah, I'm sorry if I do slow down on videos. I'm sorry. I'm a mess, and we somehow almost dropped a 30 bomb when I'm not really paying much attention. Okay. So yeah, that's Project Eclipse. I did change up my intro to an Eclipse. That means I'm trying to see her again. That's the whole my objective right now. It could be for nothing. Probably will be for nothing, but you know, at least I care, right? Like, I don't know. I just but yeah. Okay, now you guys know what this was all about. And it hurts a lot. Because I can't really do much, can I? You know, even if I go out there, say hello, say I'm sorry, you know, take the whole family out for dinner or something, probably won't matter in the end, will it? You look into my eyes, tell me if I seem okay. Sure, I can put on a smile, I can act all happy, playing games, making videos, but do I actually seem happy? The answer to that is no, by the way. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and see you guys.